truth.
Welcome to Drop Me Off in Nashville with Scottie and friends.
Welcome, everybody. How's everybody been? We are into December. I got a great guest again today. Say hello. See if I remember who you are.
Hey, y'all.
Miss Angie is here. So I'm really excited to have her in. She's going to do a couple shows with us. We decided that we're going to do a year-end review, and Angie's going to come in on that on the last Wednesday of the month of December, which would be awesome. And today, I got her to come in to help me with this day of tourist fun. I don't want to talk about the music industry today, okay? I just want to talk about Nashville, all the different places that people can go, what they can do, the places that we used to like to hang out at, just all of that, okay? So let's just get away from music for a day, give everybody a breath of fresh air. So if their family wants to come down to Nashville, this is kind of some of the things that they can do. What do you think?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, like we have some favorite restaurants, right? Like what would be one of our best? If you come to Nashville, you have to go to Pancake Pantry, maybe?
Yeah, for sure, the Pancake Pantry, but the Loveless would be at the top of my list. It's a little outside of...
What, do you take a half hour out of town, maybe? It's not far.
Yeah, probably a half hour, just depending on what part of town you're staying in. But
no, I don't think you can make reservations there, can you? We didn't get to, did we? We brought David and Caitlin.
No, I don't think. No, we didn't make reservations, but I do think that they might take them. But you have to do it a couple weeks out.
Oh, for sure, a couple weeks out, because otherwise you're not getting in.
Yeah.
No, and if you think I'll tell you guys, it became famous years ago. Every country artist you can imagine has been in there. Their pictures are on the wall. There's this big barn in the back, right, Ange, where you could have weddings for your family.
Yeah, for events.
I mean, just events. Beautiful. This big, huge barn. The place out there has just become phenomenal. There's a bar, but it's like inside of almost like a cabin type of thing, right?
Yeah. And they have shopping. Don't let the wait deter you, because they have things that you can do, and you can have drinks while you wait.
Shop. You could buy the biscuit. Like there's
there are biscuits.
Shop. Yeah, and I bought an apron. Remember to cook with.
Yeah. What did it say? Something about butts.
Something about butts.
Yeah.
Anyway,
and it has a pig on it.
I mean, we're only talking about the major places, but the Pancake Pantry is huge. Even the Chris Lee's, that's like one of their favorite places that they go. And the Loveless Café, wow, I mean, unbelievable, right?
Yeah.
I used to have to go out to buy Loretta Lynn's a lot, about an hour out of town, and she had a place called Loretta Lynn's Kitchen. It's right in Hurricane Mills. It's right off the interstate on 40. And when you go in there, there's either a buffet or you can order off the menu. And then Loretta has a huge gift shop in there. And the whole entire time you're eating, you need to be a fan of Loretta, number one, because when the whole entire time while you're eating, they have Loretta or Conway Twitty or any of her duets that she's done over the years playing over the speakers. Is it the best, like top 5 food? No. Is it the worst? No. It's just a great little place to go and grab something to eat, right, Ann?
Yeah, you're going for the atmosphere of Loretta Lynn and her life and how she lived. And
it's called Loretta Lynn's Kitchen. It's a big yellow sign. It's right off 40 on the interstate as you're coming in from Memphis or as you're leaving town.
Yeah,
right past a town called
but it's
Dixon.
not too far from her ranch, right?
No,
or
it's like 15 minutes from the ranch. So, I mean, you could literally pull in there, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or on the way home and go to Loretta's, do your thing at Loretta Lynn's. Let's just go into that. So you've been to Loretta Lynn's with me. I brought you out there.
Yeah.
And then we went through her house, right?
Yeah, we did. And a lot of people go there for horseback riding.
Motocross.
Yes.
Camping.
Yeah.
There's cabins. Like you could rent Loretta. I just looked it up this past week. I was thinking about when I went to Nashville this week. Instead of staying there, I would stay out at Loretta Lynn's and just drive into town because it's just so quiet. And they're A-frame. They're like literally look like log cabins. They're beautiful. And they're not that expensive. We're talking like $150, $200 a night. Very reasonable. You're going to pay the same thing in Nashville. But if you're out at Loretta's, like you said, you can go horseback riding. You can go sit in the river. There's, I think you can tube in the rivers or float.
Maybe I'm not familiar with that, but yeah, possibly.
Then she has her museum, which is huge, which has her tour bus inside of there. Doolittle's Jeep from the movie. Both their Jeeps are in there from the movie. The cars that they had, all her gowns, all her awards. There's a ton of stuff inside of Loretta Lynn's museum. And then there's this house of hers, right?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Were we there when she had it decorated for Christmas?
No,
we weren't.
I've
there.
not ever been for Christmas. You might have went by there.
Yeah, I've been there so many times. It's just like my zen. When I've had enough, I got to remember what the music was supposed to be about. And between her and Johnny Cash, that's like the best thing for me. Oh, and the tour bus of Ernest Tubbs in the Valley. We'll get into that as well. But anyway, yeah. So you go out to Loretta Lynn, you can go to her restaurant, then go down the road to her ranch, and you guys can tour everything. That the Coal Miner's Daughter movie, all of the stuff that's in the Coal Miner's Daughter movie, including that big white house, you get to tour through that. They bring you through every room. It's super cool. It's the people out there that work there are amazing. Almost every single person's been with Loretta, hands-on. I will tell you this. One time I was in there, and the lady behind the counter was one of Loretta's best friends. Rest in peace, by the way, Loretta Lynn. Your soul was amazing. And she said that they had one of these cups that it's like a coffee cup, Ange, but you could bake it in the oven. Like you could put, I don't know if you could put muffins or what you bake in this coffee cup looking thing, but it was really big and like looked like it was something from 1920.
Yeah.
You had a handle on it, and you could take it and put it in the oven, or you could use it as a coffee cup, but it was like $30 they had on it. And Loretta came in there, and she was touring around, and she said she got mad at her. She goes, this is my shop, and we are not selling any coffee cup in my shop for $30. Now, it's now Loretta Lynn.
Yeah.
All day long, right?
Yes.
Just the sweetest woman in the world. We don't need to make extra money. Just, this is for the fans. So anyway, that's cool. The breakfast stuff, I mean, those are the top two for sure, right?
In my opinion.
Now going into lunch or an afternoon of things to do, Nashville has changed dramatically. I mean, we've been gone how many years now? 5?
5.5, yeah.
Yeah, and they have built downtown like you wouldn't believe. I mean, Dolly's got a place down there. Every single artist you can think of, from Laney Wilson to Garth, has a place down there. Kid Rock. John Daly, the golfer, has a place down there. Irv Woodley, rest in peace, George Strait's previous manager, has a place called Losers that almost every songwriter that's anybody or artist hangs out there. But it's kind of a college hangout. And then, like, where's the best place for lunch? Is it pizza? I mean, there's so many. I don't know. What's the best place for lunch there that you're going to get that southern? We really didn't do a lot of lunch in Nashville, did we?
No. I would say hot chicken is Nashville's.
Yeah.
Or barbecue.
Yeah. Oh, man, you can always get good barbecue in Nashville for sure. But then you're right downtown. There's tons of places down there where you could pick to choose from to eat. Everything is pretty good.
But you have to go to the Candy Kitchen.
I forgot about the Candy Kitchen. That's right on Broadway.
Yes.
I think it's between 4th and 5th, right? When we talk about Broadway, Broadway is like 6 or 7 blocks long, you guys. It's Broadway Avenue. It starts at 5th, right where the hockey is and the Ryman, and it goes all the way down the 2nd. And then there's a couple bars off the first block. But that's pretty much Nashville. It's not spread out all over the place. That's when you go, that's it. So if you can get a room anywhere close down there and walk, I highly suggest it. Do not drink and drive in Nashville.
No,
you will go to jail and you aren't coming out. And there ain't nothing you're going to do about it. You ain't going to fight it. You ain't going to win. No matter who your lawyer is, do not do it. Just there's Ubers and you can walk. There's just all kinds of stuff. But, you think about all the different historical places down there that you could go, like Johnny Cash's museum. I was just in there not too long ago. Patsy Cline has a museum down there that she shares with Johnny Cash, which is cool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. When you go in there, I mean, that was phenomenal. Didn't you think?
Yeah, I enjoyed both of those places.
It's just kind of funny. The stuff that they have in there is I don't know, how do they get their hands on it? I mean,
yeah. And a lot of the bars have memorabilia in them as well.
right. Especially Tootsie's.
Yeah, Tootsie's and the stage. And what's the one on the corner?
Legends Corner.
Legends Corner, yeah.
Yeah. There's something about Legends Corner that has my heart. I met Jack Green, the wonderful singer, Green Grass at Home, outside of that bar many of times. One time he brought me to the Ryman as a guest of his, and I got to sit side stage, which I thought was very sweet. I just thought he was one of the nicest guys, and I'm just an older gentleman, and he was just a gentleman. But it was cool. And I met John Michael Montgomery outside that bar, which was kind of cool. John gave me probably one of the best lessons I ever learned in Nashville. He was standing outside, and I was writing songs, or I thought I was writing songs at that time. You can laugh. And I went up to him. I said, "Hey, John," I said, "thank you for all the years of music and stuff." And I said, "I'm a songwriter." And he goes, "What do you got? Can you give it to me?" And I didn't have anything on me. And I said, I don't. He goes, "That's lesson number one. You're in Nashville, son. Don't ever leave your house without having something on you, because you don't know when these moments are going to be here."
Yeah, you don't know when you're going to run into someone and...
Right. But here's a lesson for it. And I said, and I think he'd tell that I was really, really upset, because I don't know if I've teared up but he was like, "But tomorrow come to my office and you can drop it off, and here's the address." And I thought that was just super kind to him. So now that he's on his last leg and he's finishing up, I sent him a note, and I just told him, I said, "John, you gave me a good lesson one day, and also thank you for all the years of music," because John Michael Montgomery is great.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the best. His voice is incredible. Hey, we'll be right back after this.
Southern rock isn't just music, it's a way of life. And this January, it comes rocking into Drop Me Off in Nashville with one of its true legends in Southern rock. Scottie will sit down with his friend Mike Estes, former guitarist for Lynyrd Skynyrd and Blackfoot, and founding member of the worldwide touring Southern rock group Skinny Molly, a band that has been selling out stages across America and Europe for nearly 2 decades. We're getting into the grit, the grind, the riffs, the miles, and the stories only a lifetime on the road can produce. How Lynyrd Skynyrd shaped him, how Skinny Molly was built from the ground up, how worldwide tours, long nights, and real musicianship carved out a legacy that's still growing. If you want the truth behind Southern rock from a man who lived every mile of it, this is the episode for you, and you don't want to miss it. Mike Estes, founding member of Skinny Molly. One incredible conversation. January 2026, only on Drop Me Off in Nashville.
That's right, y'all. Drop Me Off in Nashville hotline. May I help you, please?
Yeah, let me talk to Scottie Hooger. I want him to make me a big Nashville star.
Just one moment, sir.
Scottie here. You got 20 seconds to impress me. Go.
Okay. I'm a big hick. I live out in the sticks. My wife says I got a date.
Whoa. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to help you. Bye-bye.
I guess he doesn't like people with big necks.
Hey, y'all. Welcome back to Drop Me Off in Nashville.
Welcome back. What's the matter, babe? You could tell him. I threw you into this today, didn't I?
Yes, you did. Yeah. But anyway, I'm glad to be here.
Yeah.
Glad to be back with you guys.
No, we did some cool stuff at breakfast, kind of telling people where to go, and then we kind of went into lunch and kind of now let's get into the honky tonkin' and the shops and the Opry Mills and all in the Valley, all that stuff.
Well, in my opinion, the Valley is a great place to go if you want to hear older country music or real country music.
Let's call it real country music.
Yeah, real country music.
At this place called Music Bar and Grill.
Music City Bar and Grill.
Music City Bar and Grill. Rodney owns that place, and he owns a place over in the corner called the Troubadour, the VIP. And then he bought a place down here in Florida on the beach which he's working on trying to get that open. Anyway, while we're telling you so much about Music City Bar and Grill, you got to go on their website and just check out everything Rodney's been doing. It's phenomenal. What's cool about the Valley, Angie, you don't have to pay for parking.
Right.
You just save $50.
Right. Oh, and don't forget about the antique shops in the Valley.
No, it's a strip mall. Okay,
Yeah.
So if we can paint this picture, there's a Cracker Barrel out in front. Then there's this huge parking lot where you'll see a bunch of tour buses there because a lot of bus call goes in and out of that parking lot. And then there's a strip mall. It looks like an L, I'd say. Yeah.
Yeah.
And in this L, there's all kinds of different shops that you could ever imagine. The antique shop is super cool. It's like a garage sale, rummage sale inside of a building. Am I explaining that right?
Yeah.
How do they set this up?
There's 2 or 3 different ones. And they sell vintage clothing. Some of them do. They have the relax wraps, which are there, which Scott and I both love.
For headaches.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, you guys, you don't even know. You put this thing in it. They're filled with something, right? What is it? Not rice, but it almost feels like rice. Flaxseed oil.
Flaxseed.
Yeah, and you can heat it up in your microwave, and you put this thing on your forehead or on your neck. It's like a lifesaver. Matter of fact, I'm going to Nashville on Tuesday. I'm buying another one because those things are great.
Yeah, we love our relax wraps.
But you go into this building, these antique shops, inside of this L-shaped building.
Yeah.
And each person has this little space, like a 8x8, 10x10, 6x6 booth.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, they pay for their booth space, and then they stock it with whatever they find, their finds.
Yeah, so like when it first started, Conway Twitty's family had a $400 table in there that was in Conway Twitty's house. And it was like a table that when you walk in the front door, it would be sitting there.
Entryway table.
Yeah. And it was beautiful. And I always regret that I didn't buy that thing. I went back to that thing, I don't know how many times, and looked at it and said, I'm getting this, and I'm getting this, and I never did. And I wish I always would have done that because it was a good piece of furniture. It wasn't just because it was Conway's. It was because it was a very pretty piece of furniture. For
Yeah,
sure.
it was pretty, and it was very heavy. It was real wood. It
was actually.
It just wouldn't have fit in with my beach style decor, but
right. So, and then there's Music Valley, and like the players in there are actually road players, guys that play on the road with George Jones for many years, or Vern Gosdin, or any of these older singers that were just legends in music. These guys play in Music City Bar and Grill, and it's some of the best music you're going to hear, especially if you like that older country. I mean, there's no doubt about it.
yeah. I mean, they changed it to Music City now so that it's not just country music.
Right. Downtown.
So, yeah.
And that's what like if you go downtown, you're going to see a fiddle player, but you're probably not going to see many steel guitar players.
Right.
I mean, I think some stages don't even allow it anymore. And I'm not sure if that's true, but I'm pretty sure that's what I've been hearing. That's sad, right?
Yeah. I mean, they have to cater to everyone now. So not just everybody that goes downtown Nashville wants to hear country music. But if you want to hear real country music, you have to get on the outskirts of town and go to the Valley.
Yeah, and the Valley is literally right by Gaylord Opryland Hotel. All of that is in a 5-block radius. They're all right there.
Oh, yeah.
Opry Mills, which is a beautiful mall, you guys. It has this big IMAX. The shopping in there is incredible. It's beautifully set up. It's very well secure. You don't hear much of any nonsense going on out there.
But they have that wax museum there, too.
The wax museum's been put in there.
That's really cool.
That's super cool. And then Dave & Buster's is in there for the kids. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, like, for family stuff, there used to be putt-putt golf over there. I think they're trying to get that going back up. There's go-karts. They're trying to get that back going up.
Well, that'll be good.
There's 2 campgrounds back there where you can actually stay in a cabin, kind of like we talked about at Loretta Lynn's.
Yeah.
Kind of same thing. And on that same side of town is, what's that water park? On Bell Road, big, huge water park out there. Nashville Shores.
Yeah.
Nashville Shores is out that way too, especially if you're bringing your kids. I mean, that's the Valley.
Summertime.
The Valley is the place to go if you're going to bring children.
But also, let's go back to Gaylord. You didn't really talk much about that, but the hotel, it's just
phenomenal.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And they have the indoor water park now.
They just built that.
Yeah, a couple years ago. Sound Waves, I think.
Right.
But
just if you can't afford to stay there, and if you can do it, if you can't, that's okay. Still go there and go inside of it. It's almost like walking in a mall, and all the rooms are on the outside, and then the inside there's this beautiful garden with a river that runs through it. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, you can take a boat ride on that little river.
Yeah, inside of the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you guys, there's so much to see in Nashville. This is called the Valley. They call it East Nashville. It's kind of closer to the airport. If you're going to go downtown honky-tonkin', be ready to be with 21-year-olds to 60-year-olds, mostly 20-year-olds, running around, running their mouth, all that mess, big party, whatever.
Yeah, and the bachelorette parties and
all of it. It's all going down, and there's nothing but nonsense going on.
Yeah.
You go down to the Valley, that's where you're going to it's kind of laid back. You could grab a burger, a steak. Scorecard is there. The legendary Nashville Palace is there.
Oh, yeah, and they have good food at the Nashville Palace, too.
Yeah, that mushroom burger is to die for, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we love the mushroom burger. Then James Crothers plays out at the Nashville Palace.
Yes.
Which we really like. Hey, we'll be right back after this.
Hey, everybody. Willie here. I just ran into Scott and some friends over at Tootsie's Orchid Lounge. So let's raise 'em up and have a drink. It's a holler and a swaller. Beer.
1, 2, 3, holler! Now swallow.
Hold up now, quick pit stop. If you're enjoying the show, make sure you're following Drop Me Off in Nashville on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeart, Amazon Music, and Audible. All them good places your mama listens when she's cleaning the house. All right, let's get back to the madness.
Hey, welcome back, y'all. There's a few more things that we got to touch on, Angie. You want to know what? Shame on me. The Opry and the Ryman. I mean, they're two different buildings, right?
Yes.
Both have its own character.
Yes.
Whew. Night and day. That Ryman looks like a church.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Okay, here's a secret. You guys ready? Anytime there's a show at the Ryman Auditorium, go out the back door of the stage, go out the back door of Tootsie's, go out the back door of any of those bars between 5th and 4th. The Ryman Auditorium is behind there. There's two gates back there that go into the Ryman. The gate that's closest to Tootsie's, that always stays locked. Don't even waste your time there. The other one that's right behind the stage, come out the stage back door, and there's a gate and there's a door right there. When that gate is open, that is where all the celebrities come in and out of. So if you wait there, when the shows are going on and there's somebody on the show you want to meet or you want to get a picture of or you want to get a glimpse of close up, that's where you're going to meet a celebrity in Nashville. Shh.
Why you give away all the secrets?
Don't tell anybody, because I want them to see, because that's what a lot of people come to town for, is to see a celebrity, and that's where you're going to do it. And all you have to do is watch the Ryman calendar, and it'll tell you exactly what's going on. Now, if it's like a touring group that tours from around the nation, and it's some rock group that's playing there, they're going to go out the front. Their bus will be out in front. You'll be able to see where their bus is located. And then they will be roped off like animals because nobody's allowed to get any close to them because they're bigger than Jesus, apparently. But the country artists, they come in and out of the back door. They stop. They say hi. They hang out. There's only been a select few that don't do that, and we won't get back into that woman again, will we, Ange?
No.
No. And then the Opry is again out on East End, like we were talking about at Music Valley, by Gaylord Opryland Hotel. The Opry House is out that way. Seats about 4,000 or 5,000 people. You get to tour it. The tour is pretty cool. They bring you through the whole back of all the dressing rooms, and they show you little Jimmy Deakins dressing room and all the mailboxes where you get mail when you become an Opry member. All of that is back there. They filmed Hee Haw back there. Anybody who remembers Hee Haw, It's behind the original Opry stage. There's like another stage behind there, and that's where that all goes down. A lot of parties and stuff go down back there. It's really quiet, which is cool. But you can't, there's really no spot that I can tell you that you can meet a celebrity there. It's pretty secure. The Ryman still has that open aired area, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's else is that what we were going to talk about on this to give the people a day of fun in Nashville?
The Bluebird Cafe is more of a
You have to go.
evening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get tickets now on Ticketmaster, is what I heard.
Oh, for the Bluebird, you have to buy tickets?
Yeah, you do. It's gotten, because it's so popular. It's on every show. It was on the Nashville ABC show. Garth was signed out of there. Taylor Swift was signed out of there, and probably countless others. But on any given night, some of the best writers in the world play out of the Bluebird. That's worth it. It probably sits, you guys, I'm guessing 100 people, maybe that many. But it's shh. You come in, you don't talk. And if you do, you'll be escorted out the door. The reason why is it's just the respect for the artist that's playing.
Yeah.
So you give them their respect. It's a place to honor the music. I mean, Tony Arata could walk in there and play the dance at any given time. Trisha Yearwood could show up and play. Garth have showed up many a times. Just come. Nobody knows he's going to come, but he's there and he just shows up. And he sits down in the middle of the room on a folding chair with all the viewers surrounding him, and he plays in this little intimate setting. It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
And then, so we talked on the Bluebird Cafe having to buy tickets now. What about cover charges for the other bars and stuff?
Yeah, the cover charge really isn't a thing in Nashville, which is cool, but the tips is important.
Yeah, tips are important.
Bring cash. You can Venmo, you can do all that, but honestly, you guys, just bring cash. You're going to go into Nashville, you're going to see some of the best music you've ever heard in your entire life. These people are living their dream, and they're trying their bestest to make it, and they're playing up there to pay their rent. And they passed this big tip jar around that Willie Nelson started years ago when he was a struggling songwriter. And Tootsie, at Tootsie's bar, her name was actually Tootsie Bess. She helped Willie start the tip jug, and the tip jug has been a thing forever. So you're not going to pay a cover to get in. You're probably going to wait to get in. But when you get in, they pass the tip jar around. You put $5, $10, $20, $50. You want to hear a song, give them $20. They'll play it for you, which is cool. And if you think about it, it's going to be well worth it because you'll always remember that. And don't forget, all the celebrities lived and died in Nashville. Like, there's some cemeteries there that you can go to where you could see where Keith Whitley and George Jones, Tammy Wynette, Troy Gentry from Montgomery Gentry, they're all buried there. Little Jimmy Dickens, Dolly's husband was just laid to rest there. There's everybody who lives there has been buried there. And
yeah, some people enjoy that kind of thing, going out and looking up for the grave sites and seeing where everybody's buried.
But the thing, you don't have to struggle, you guys. If you go on, and this is kind of getting morbid, but this is how it works. It's called Find a Grave. You can go on that.com and you can look up any celebrity's website and they'll tell you where it's at. Or when you go to any of the cemeteries, all you just do is go in there and ask. They're super sweet. They're so used to it that they'll be able to tell you. Some of them even have a map right where to go. Johnny Cash's website is in Hendersonville. Johnny Cash's gravesite is in Hendersonville. It's beautiful. The people go there just about daily and visit him and June Carter, which is pretty neat. And then their homes, their homes are all there. And I'll tell you this: do not go on the property. Remember when we got that limo with Sarah?
Oh, me!
Tell that story. We had some friends down from Minnesota. And then I got a limo for all of us to go out that night to be safe, number one. But number two, so we could all be together, right?
Yeah.
And we decided to go out to John Rich's house, right?
Well, yeah, but so we were kind of bar hopping, and it's easier to do that, to show guests.
Yeah,
the bars in a limo, because a limo can just pull up, and of course people are going to move and get out of the way and let you out, thinking we're somebody, but we're really nobody. But anyway, yeah. So we had gotten done downtown, and we were
Everybody had a few drinks.
Yeah, we had a few drinks, just a few.
Laughing.
Yes. And
I think I brought up, you want to see John Rich's house or something?
yeah, we were cruising around looking at celebrity houses, and Scott's like, let's go to John Rich's house, and it's up on a big hill. So we cruise up there, and one of the girls with us,
Sarah Bell,
she had to go pee. So she decided at John Rich's she's going to go pee in his bushes. And she's screaming, I need some paper towels or some tissues while she's peeing in John Rich's bushes.
I wonder if he had cameras on.
I don't know.
That was so funny. She was so innocent, too. This little blonde girl, she was a cheerleader for the Buffalo Bills, and they called them the Jills or something. And she retired from that long ago, and she just became the sweetest friend of ours. And we were all together that night, and oh my God, it was so fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was fun.
Downtown, that's where the Predators play. That's where the Titans play. Go Titans, right, Angie? What's on with your Titans this year?
Oh, let's just don't talk about it.
I mean, it's bad, right?
It's real bad.
Last year was bad.
Yeah.
This year's bad.
This year's worse.
But remember when teams are bad for a couple of years, they start to get good draft picks and they start building around it, and then a couple of years later they're good again? How come that never happens with the Titans?
I don't know, but we're building a new stadium, so
maybe that's going to be the magic. Write the script.
Maybe the magic for the first year or so, but it seems like we just can't keep it rolling.
We can't keep it rolling. Well, listen, you got to go to Nashville. Make sure you go see Scott Collier. He plays at Kid Rock's place.
And John Stone.
John Stone, phenomenal. Those two guys. Once you do see either one of them, then I welcome you to go see everybody else. And then I promise you the next day you'll be wondering when they play again, because those guys are that good. Right? They have Nashville in the palm of their hand.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Two gentlemen who made a great life and are very successful. And I can't say enough about both of them. So John Stone and Scott Collier, check them out. Try to find out where they're playing. When you go to Nashville, bring your family. It's a great time, right, Angie? You'll have a fantastic time with your family.
Yeah, there's plenty to do.
Not just drinking.
No, not just drinking. And the kids can go in the Broadway up until 7:00?
Yeah, and you can go watch. A lot of kids get up and sing with a lot of the musicians. They used to anyway. I know Collier was really good at that. At Tootsie's, they were good at that, letting the youngers come up and play an instrument or sing or something, which is what a memory, right? So that happens. Yeah. That happens a lot. But then if your parents, you want to go out at night, bring a nanny or a babysitter or something, and you could go and you could feel very safe that your kids are going to be just fine. In the hotels that they're at, if you're staying out in the valley or you're staying downtown Nashville, everything is very secure. It's a very secure city, I'd say.
Yeah, I would say it's a nice area for families to definitely go and visit.
I wish I could tell you a great steakhouse, but there's so many down there now that I don't even just pick one. Like we used to go to the Palm. The Palm is great, but there's so many other places that are just they're phenomenal. Our friend Caitlin works at one of them up there. Darn it, Caitlin, I wish I remember the name of it, but it's just, the food is just phenomenal. No matter, you don't get a bad piece of steak anywhere down there anymore.
Yeah, and then there's also, I can't think of his name, Jimmy Buffett's place.
Oh, Margaritaville.
Margaritaville's down there.
That's right by the candy place that you were talking about, like right next door.
Yeah, and they have, Margaritaville has that, country music thing for Cirrus.
Yep. On Cirrus. Yep. Yeah. Not Bobby Bones. Hi, Bobby Bones.
Buzz Brainerd. Yeah, isn't that who does it on Friday evenings?
Yep. That's kind of cool. That's a really good idea. That's right on Broadway too. But again, where the big parties are or where you're going to hang out. But like I said, downtown, 20, 30-year-olds, Music Valley, a little older, better music, in my opinion.
Yeah. But you know what?
Safer.
On a pretty day in Nashville, the best place for me is hanging out on the rooftop bars.
Yeah, for sure.
I love the views.
Yeah,
I'm all about the view.
People watching.
Yes.
Yeah, because all of them have. I think Garth is probably my favorite for sure.
Yeah, it's a nice rooftop. I really enjoyed Old Red.
Yeah.
Hanging out on their rooftop.
Yeah, Blake Shelton's place is super cool. Dirk Bentley actually has a pretty good one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not going to have a bad view.
Yeah, no matter where you go. You guys, listen, come to Nashville. You're going to have a fantastic time. I'll say one thing about the music business, okay? I try not to, but I'm going to say one. It's called Music Row, and it's between 16th and 17th Avenue, about a mile away from downtown. You guys are going to have to Google it. Music Circle and 16th and 17th Avenue. You're going to drive down those two streets, and it looks like nothing but a bunch of houses. But what those houses really are, publishing companies, writing companies, record labels, anything to do with the music industry is on those two streets. You're going to see Curb Records. You're going to see the RCA studios where Elvis recorded. Sony Records is down there. Curb Records is down there. Warner Brothers is down there. All on those two streets. They're all right. Broken Bro, Jason Aldean's labels down there. All that is down there. But it's kind of cool if you want to be a tourist, but keep your car going or you're going to get tooted at, because those people that are working down there got to get to work.
Yeah. They don't have time to fool around dealing with you.
They got your time to fool with you, right, babe?
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We try to do a family one just to kind of come to Nashville, enjoy it. It's a fantastic city. They say 18.5 million people are coming in 2026, and we hope you're one of them. Thanks for coming in today, Ange.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
I appreciate it. You want to take a break?
Yeah.
Let's take a break. Hey, you guys, thanks for listening. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks for joining Scottie and Friends. Don't forget to like and subscribe to join the Drop Me Off in Nashville family. Engineering and production provided by Podcast Production Music.
Well, Nashville, can't thank you enough for all the time.
Y'all come back now. Here?